Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've watched the last video that I put on, I've just been out a few days ago and purchased this Ford Galaxy. I got a Facebook Marketplace for 700 quid, which seems very, very cheap, and it was to some extent. However, though, it does have an issue, and potentially quite a major issue. The automatic gearbox on this is what's known as the power shift, and it's got an intermittent problem where it stays in third gear. So you may get up to third gear and then suddenly it won't come out of third gear, and the only way to do that is to turn the ignition off and back on. But it's very, very intermittent. You can drive it sometimes and it keeps doing it, and other times it won't do it for say 10-15 minutes. As you can see from the last video, I drove it up the ring road, probably about 20 minutes I was driving that car, and it didn't do anything whatsoever. But then I did turn the car on last night, started the car up, and straight away, as soon as I drove away and it got into third gear, it stuck in third gear, and I had to pull over, turn the ignition off, and I managed to get back home then. So it's yeah, it's definitely got an issue with that. Anyway, I've been out. I spoke to a mechanic that I know as well, who deals with a lot of electrical side like faults with cars, and I've been out and got myself a replacement TCM for this car. This is a used module because I think the new ones are really expensive, something like 1,400 quid. But I've managed to pick this up for 250 quid. Got it from Breakers, and he's given me a 30-day warranty with it as well. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to get the mechanic that I know to fit this, because you need the Ford software, like the dealer software, in order to program this into the car. But I'm half confident here, guys, because the issue, I think, is definitely electrical. And I hope it is, because if it's not, this whole gearbox is going to have to come off and be stripped down. I mean, that is something that I will do myself if that is the case. But yeah, so this module basically controls the gearbox. For those of you who want to know a bit about the power shift in the Ford, it's a manual gearbox. It's a semi-auto. So it's basically a manual gearbox that's controlled by a computer, and this is the computer. And obviously this connects, see these connection points here? This connects into the rest of the modules within the car. So anyway, I'm gonna get this module fitted, and if this goes well, my £700 flip could turn into quite a good car for me. But you know, we're talking about cars here. You know, there's no point in saying anything until the actual job's done and it's working, because cars can be a nightmare. So yeah, the next video, guys, will be me test driving the car again, and an update from this point onwards regarding this third gear issue that I'm getting with this car. But yeah, quietly confident, guys, that because it's such an intermittent fault, I do think it's electrical based. And after speaking to the mechanic that I know, he did say to me, really, you need to be changing out the the TCM, the transmission control module, and by doing that, you're kind of eliminating it. So for instance, if we fit this and the same fault comes back, the chances are I've got another issue within the gearbox. However, if you fit this, it may solve the problem. Or if you fit this and we get a completely different problem, yeah, we need to work from there, you know. Let's not jump the gun. But yeah, so I'll keep you updated, guys. As soon as this is fitted and I've test driven it, I'll do an update video. And that's it, guys. We'll just see how we get on from here. Thanks for watching.